guys, it's Mrs. Nineman, and I'm here to talk about ThingLink VR. So this is the homepage once you've already signed in. If you have not talked to me about getting a ThingLink VR code for your group, you need to come talk to me because I can sign you up. We have a limited amount, and so that's why I haven't signed up every single student. So this is the homepage when you're in thinglink.com. So when you're just starting out, what you're actually going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to hit create. And so you can see it asks that you could either choose images or videos or upload a panoramic image of 360. Now, during your research day, you should have already found a 360 image. If you don't remember, it is on the Biome project LibGuide through the Flickr account or the Coral Reef 360 image where you have to remix it. So once you've already done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload the panoramic image. Sometimes, I'm going to show you real quick, sometimes it'll, this one's correct, but sometimes it'll say the image is too large or something. Go back to Flickr, re-download it as a smaller version. So this is where it's going to start out, okay? We can see that, you know, you can look around the 360 image. This one's actually really good quality. If yours is not as good of a quality, that's okay. That's very, very normal. And so what you're just kind of constantly be doing is adding different tags, okay? You can see how there's little dotted lines around that. You can always add a tag and then like move the tag around later on if you want different placement. So there are different types of tags that you can add. For the Biome project, we are asking that you make sure that you use specific icons. So you can see on our Biome LibGuide, we've got different icons for each thing. So when I'm adding my video, I'm going to make sure I use this icon. So just go ahead and like save that somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and save it. Like I would save it to your student account right now because this is my personal computer. I'm going to save it to my desktop. I will delete it afterwards too. And so for instance, when I'm adding that, I can go in here to add the icon. I'm going to go to desktop, choose video icon, and there it shows up. So now everybody who goes onto your ThingLink will know, oh, this is a video. So when you're doing a video, you can easily see that it says video. This is only if you have an uploaded video. So this will work for like when you've got your iMovie and your film crew does that stuff. You will probably upload the video, or you might even embed it. So the embed code, it doesn't necessarily have to be a code itself. What you can actually even do is go to like, I'm going to use an example, so like history.com. I'm going to go ahead and find a URL. So if I wanted to do this day in history, for example, I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to paste it in here. And I'm going to hit save. And right now it's loading, so obviously I might go back and refresh it later on, but it should be showing up after all. I think my computer is glitching just a little bit right now. Once I'm in here,
I like your hair.
I can, whoa. Okay, so once I'm in here, I can move this around to place it wherever I want to. So if I want it on top of this person's umbrella, that's great. So remember, embed code for URLs or for embedding things. So like if I've got a YouTube video and I want something like that, what I can actually do is I can go in here, I can go to share, and I can hit embed, and I can copy that. And so that's another way to do your embed code. See? And it shows up just perfectly right there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save. You can see that there's no icon because I didn't click on it and add an icon. So I'd go back, make sure I hit the video icon, and there it is. Okay? Whoops, you've got to hit save too. Learn from my mistakes. Oh, I didn't hit the right thing. There it is. Okay. So that's how you embed videos. Another thing that you'll need to know is how to upload images. So the great thing about images in ThingLink is what it's going to actually do is just grab onto whatever images that you choose. So if I've got, I don't know, if my mouse will work with me. So, for example, I've got this image right here. It shows up, this is, a book I had read, and you can see how the icon automatically changes that. You don't have to change it from there, basically. Just make sure that your image fits in okay. You can also, once again, make sure that you always hit save. You notice that like my tag totally disappeared because I did not hit save. You can also upload audio. Once again, this is something that you have to have a file to do, so like an MP3 or something like that. But you can do that. And then your transition. So this is when Mrs. Kramer or I will be adding in transitions, which basically will link all of your ThingLinks together so we can go around different things. So you don't have to worry about that. Just make sure that you pay very close attention to like what icons we're expecting you guys to use. So you can see that you're going to include a Google quiz icon, a graphic icon, a Google map icon, a citation icon, and an article icon. Okay, so the ones that I could see you guys kind of getting confused about are probably Google quizzes or Google Maps. So I'm going to show you that real quick. So if I am sharing a form, for example, which is, you guys will have made it into a quiz. I'm going to go ahead and you can hit send, and you can see how it has email, the link, or the embed code. Go ahead and make it the embed code, okay? So then when you're in there, you can also change the width and the height. So you might have to mess around with that just a little bit. So once you're in here, you're going to go ahead and hit embed. You're going to make sure that your icon is the correct one. So your icon for the Google quiz will look like this, okay? There it is. I'm going to hit save, and there it is. It's going to be embedded, and the students can go through and they can do your assessment. So that's how you do the assessments. When you are ready to do the Google map, same thing. We've got a specific icon for that. Okay, and then when you're looking for your location, remember this can be a location from, like where your biome could be anywhere. So if I wanted to do, I'm going to do like London. Okay, I'm going to go to maps. Okay, and what I can do is I can hit share and I can hit embed map. Okay, so same thing, you can change the size of this right here, but you can see how it's right there. I'm going to go ahead and hit add. And you can see how it shows up just right there. If you do it correctly, it'll show up. And I'm going to make sure that I add my icon. And I'm going to hit save. And there it is. Okay, you can see that the icons sometimes get cut off a little bit. That's okay. As long as we're all staying the same on the icons, it should not be a problem. Okay, so just remember that your biome needs to have all of these different things. The article is just like when I showed you the history.com thing, where you just copy and paste the URL. The citation, I would put your citations in a Google Doc, and I would share that, okay? And then Google Map I showed you, Google Quiz I showed you. Your graphic, what I would do is you share it once again. So when you're in the Picto chart, for example, we've got something like this, okay? You can hit preview. Oops. I'm just going to go ahead and open this up. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to hit share, okay? We want to make it public, so make sure that your picture chart is public. Okay. And I'm going to open it on web. Okay. So you could also download this as well. That's another big possibility, is when rather than sharing it, you could download it, and then you could put it in as an image, and that almost might be easier. That's actually what I would suggest. But you could also share it here and embed it, just like we did the other ones. Okay? So I think we went over pretty much everything that you have to do in order to make your pictochart or your VR a success, not your pictochart. If you have any questions, let me know. Let Mrs. Kramer know. But we'll ask if you've watched this video first. Okay? Thanks, guys, and have a great day.